When picking your next phone, picking the right carrier is key. Before locking yourself down to a long-term contract with terrible speeds and terrible data caps and terrible coverage, you should first look at what's right for you. In this video, we'll be pitting two US mobile carrier titans against each other as Mint Mobile and AT&T go head to head. Now, before we get into it, a like and a subscribe will be greatly appreciated. Why not head down into the comments and let me know your experience of the two. Without further ado, let's go. Now let's start with price. For many people, this will be by far the most important category, and on the surface, it's one of the most one-sided battles in this fight. AT&T focus on a 12-month unlimited plan and giving people extra value in the extras. Mint Mobile, they overwhelm with choice and competitive pricing, providing a 3-month, 6-month and even a 12-month plan. In fact, their most expensive 12-month unlimited data plan is $30 a month. That's the same price as AT&T's cheapest plan, but that's their cheapest plan if you plan on taking out 5 lines. For a single line, it's more than double the price at AT&T. Now, AT&T do offer some competitive family deals, something lacking with Mint Mobile. So if you're looking for your household, AT&T could have you swayed. But you would need 5 lines before it starts to get competitive with Mint. I'm not swayed. A clear win for Mint here. Coverage, which for me is one of the most important factors when determining which service you should go for. Now, this is very subjective and your experience will vary. I know people less than a few blocks away from each other who experience vastly different speeds and signal strength on the same network. Now, I would highly recommend that you go and use the coverage checker for each in your area. In saying that, Mint Mobile piggybacks off T-Mobile's impressive network, but it pales in comparison to AT&T. Now, this will be a highly personal choice, but due to the larger network, AT&T gets the win here. Speed. Now, this piggybacks off coverage, and if you're scraping by with 2 bars, your speed will never match up. Assuming we are all good, there is unfortunately still a clear winner. As Mint Mobile is an MVNO that piggybacks off T-Mobile's network, if the network becomes congested, then T-Mobile is going to prioritize its own customers, and Mint could see its speed slow down. As AT&T runs its own network, it won't run into this issue. A win for AT&T. Data caps. Now, both will peddle this unlimited data caps, but they both have a huge asterisk. Mint is more upfront with its data cap, and after 35 gigabytes of 5G or 4G data, it will drop down to 128 kilobytes. Terrible, but you could still check your messages and your mail. AT&T, on the other hand, isn't quite as upfront. On its cheaper plans, it simply states that it may temporarily slow down your speed data if the network is busy. But apparently it's around 22 gigabytes on the lower one. Pay a bit more, you get 50 gigs unrestricted, and then the top plan just promises unlimited unrestricted data. Now, while I'm not a fan of data caps in the slightest, AT&T makes you pay through the nose for it, but they do offer more. The 128 from Mint is almost unusable. Now, you do need to check your usage. Unless you're streaming TV shows and movies, you're unlikely to reach those figures. But this is again another win for AT&T. Now, the next categories, we'll just call it extra. They are nice to haves, but not essential. Now, spoiler alert, Mint Mobile is a bare bones carrier. It's a you get what you see sort of network. You get calls, you get texts, and you get data for a great price. That's about all you get. AT&T is a lot more expensive and needs to justify that price. And at the top end, AT&T throws in Stadia Pro, HBO Max, as well as letting you stream in 4K. Mint only goes up to 480p. Now, there's definitely an argument that 4K is too much for your small phone screen, but still, 4K is a massive, noticeable jump up in quality from 480p. Now, mobile hotspot, again, it's not much of a fight. Sure, on the cheapest AT&T plan, Mint's 5 gigabytes has AT&T's freeze beat, but as always, it scales up. And then the next plan, it goes up to 15 gigabytes on AT&T and then all the way up to 50. For extras, it's not even close. It's a clear win for AT&T. So, if we tally it up, AT&T obliterates Mint Mobile across the board, taking the victory in 4 out of the 5 categories. However, as I said at the start, for many, price is by far the most important factor. AT&T throw in a lot of nice to haves. Yes, HBO Max is amazing with 4K streaming and 50GB hotspot, but that can be up to $85 a month. There's a clear winner, but it'll be a different winner for different people. Now I'm interested to know your thoughts, so why not like the video and let me know in the comments your feelings. Until next time, good. Bye.